like it used to bug me that sijui neighbor wangu ni nani. Niko nashindwa watu wa Nairobi wanaishingiaje, like what is your problem? Unaweza jiishi na you don't know your next door neighbor, like that thing used to bug me. Hata ukauliza Abel atakwambia like ilikuwa inanisumbua. Niko namwambia we need to know our neighbors, like you need to go and say hi and find out huyu mtu mwenye anaishi hapa ni nani.
You've painted a good picture. I like getting vivid pictures. I like painting pictures with stories. Yeah. So I've understood this aspect of your life. Now I want to hear the other side, your mother. So tell me a little bit, because now you're with her Monday to Monday.
So let me tell you.
And I really like the fact that I'll say my toy.
Yes.
I mean, you know, show some characteristics.
Yeah. Ilikuanga later. Bring the money. So now for my mom, it was, I think, because we were with her like every day, all day. It doesn't, I'm trying to remember if there was anything like sort of special that was happening back then. But I think nile kuzoeana. Kuzoea madhe anakuanga tu, mami uko tu. And for my mom, her routine was very simple. It was the children would wake up in the morning, wanatayarishwa wanaenda shule. Then mama ingia kamue ng'ombe, mama ingia ende kwa shamba. Like that was her routine every day. I don't remember her doing anything else other than by the way mama tunaendanga anatuamshanga asubuhi. She gets us ready for school, we go to school. Then she will kamua the ngombes, take the milk to the dairy. We used to have shamba boy. They call shamba boys, yes, to help with everything, because then ngombe nane surely is a lot to get nippy and whatnot. But I only remember my mom from my childhood. I only remember my mom in that.
Yeah, but that's already a lot that you're saying.
Yes,
like you're saying, space, your mom raised you. She's the one who disciplined you, kabisa, brought order into you. She's the one who put you on the straight and narrow path.
Yes.
So as you're right, maybe your presence with her every day. In fact, I look at you, I think I see your mom, because you're always with her. You're learning everything from her.
Exactly. That's true. I am my mother's child, 100%. Like 100%.
If I see you
met my mom today, you would understand why.
You know what Jesus says? Jesus says, if you see me, you see the Father.
Yeah.
So if I see you, I see your mother.
Exactly. So my mom is, because you see, we only saw dad over the weekend, and you see he's away working. So as much as anafanya kazi, sisi tulikuwa tunajua mom ndio anafanyanga kazi. Like mom is the most hardworking person of our family. Because tulikuwa tunajua tu dadi yako kwa kampuni na huko. And of course, other than, sorry, let me go back. So other than the biscuits and the whatnot, so he would also bring now goodies from the factory. So sisi tumegrow up na ghee, na cheese, na mala, na yogurt. Like we've grown up with all those products.
UHT.
Yes, UHT. Hizo ni zote tumegrow up sasa na hizo vitu. That's why leo kanipikia chakula na mafuta ya ghee. Sitakula. I'm like, what is that? Because we grew up tumezikula sana.
Yes.
Yeah, so
what about your siblings?
My siblings, the second,
because especially the one who is older than you. What's the difference in age from older you and maybe the one here?
Between my sister and I, there's a 2-year difference. Yes, because she's turning 38, I'm turning 36. Yes. Then there's also another 2-year between myself and Jesh, our third born. And then actually, sisi wote by the nini like 2 years.
Family planning.
Yeah, family planning ya maana. But my big sister is she came with my mom.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So she came with my mom, and it's funny because
blended.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has never felt like blended. Actually, it's only now when like somebody asks the question that
it clicks.
It clicks, but Sisi, by the way, it does not feel like a blended family.
I hear it.
Yeah, because she was and you see, she was the firstborn, so Sisi tulimpata. So tunajua tu ni mo our sister. So it's sort of kidogo too like a blended family, but it has never functioned
like a blended family.
Like a blended family.
I hear you.
Yeah. So my big sister was always, of course, the firstborns wanakwanga wao ndo wa kuchunga hawa watoto wengine wote. Alafu ile yenye nakumbukanga sana is our last born, my small bro. Because I remember when we would go sometimes over the school holidays, maybe over the weekends, especially when daddy is not around. Because when daddy is around, hiyo siku hata mom is like, we've forgotten our mother exists. The only person we would hang out with was dad when he was around. But now, say on a weekend when he's not around, maybe he's traveled, he's somewhere used to go a lot to Europe. So he'd be in Denmark, Germany.
Man, this is in the 90s.
Yes. Like he would travel
Governor
a lot. Yeah. Like he would travel a lot. So I remember the things tukiwa like Sisi siblings is we would go to the shamba, especially when it was the coffee season, na tunaenda kuchuna kahawa. Nakumbuka we would carry a big basin. Unajua ushago? Richie, I don't know if you can relate to these stories. Like ushago used to, kuna zile basin kubwa. Na sometimes zilikuanga za plastic, sometimes ni karai, like a proper karai, na sometimes ni za chuma. Kuna zingine zilikuanga za chuma.
Za black, na ziko na black.
Yes.
Okay.
So we would I remember those ones are still very fresh. I remember tulikuwa tunabeba hiyo na mablanketi, tunaweka our small brother in there, kwa sisi wengine tutasaidia mom kuchuna kahawa. But you see, you're still children, so it's a team nasaidia hasa. It's just the way of my mom keeping an eye on us, juu asituache huko, hajui ni nini tunafanya. So sisi wote tuende kwa shamba. But I remember we would go chuna kahawa, alikuwa anatupatia kila mtu like a 1 kg or a 2 kg tin, mostly a 2 kg tin, zile za Kimbo. Nakumbuka Kimbo, the plastic containers, the white ones. Yes, afu anatoboa shimo, aneka kakamba, such that you can carry your nini on your back. Oh my God.
So first and foremost, your Kikuyu is brilliant, eh?
My Kikuyu is very good.
Kareke man.
Kareke man.
My Kikuyu is so bad.
Oh no, my Kikuyu is very good. Actually, nowadays I feel like I'm struggling a bit. Juu hakuna mtu naongeleshanga. The only time I speak in Kikuyu is when I'm talking to my mom.
But before
on the phone.
this, you're not speaking.
But before that,
this Kikuyu is
purely.
Yes.
Kikuyu, like that was But I remember, okay, tutafika hapo, hiyo nitakuwa nauza story. Nilianza kuongea a bit of Kiswahili and Kizungu when we went to the private school. Otherwise, before that, maisha yangu yote ilikuwa ni
Cute.
Because even through nursery, through my first years of primary school,
tulikuwa
tunafundishwa na Kikuyu. Yeah, so my Kikuyu is very good. Very, very good.
Man.
Yeah, so those are some of the ninis I remember.
But not just Kikuyu from the language, even the culture. Yes. You know, people what you call put on a pedestal this ubabini and living in Bontao. Me, that's how I grew up. But now I'm regretting it thoroughly, because there's a lot of culture that I've missed out on.
That's true.
I can hear Kuk, I can't speak it. There's a lot of my, as you get woke or as you grow older, you realize identity. Let me even use that word. The way Black Americans are struggling with identity, even in Africa, even in Kenya, depending on how you're born Tao, as we call ourselves, what we're missing out is this culture. Judy, I can already tell from the way you carry yourself, the culture that was instilled in you and it's been instilled with you without you even knowing. Yeah. So just that Kikuyu is not just a language, it's a culture.
That's true. And actually, it's one of the things, now that you've talked about the Bontaos, it's one of the things that used to bug me when I now started living in Nairobi. like it used to bug me that sijui neighbor wangu ni nani. Niko nashinda watu wa Nairobi wanaishingiaje, like what is your problem? Unawezaje ishi na you don't know your next door neighbor? Like that thing used to bug me. Hata ukauliza Abel atakwambia like ilikuwa inanisumbua. Niko namwambia we need to know our neighbors, like you need to go and say hi and find out huyu mtu mwenye anaishi hapa ni nani. You can't live in a place that you, and it's the same. By the way, we've tried to practice that thing up until now.
Wow.
Mimi tukimove mahali like lazima niende nisalimie neighbor.
Kama maziwa.
At least unamwambia tu welcome to the neighborhood, because you can't, what kind of living is that? Huwezi kuishi na hujui next door neighbor wako ni nani. Yeah, but you see it stems from
even your friendships. Even I've seen how you are around your, like I'm not taking for granted this community that you lived. Yoka mlima.
Yes.
That thing instilled a lot of your foundation. Okay,
sure.
Tuongee a little bit about, let's move now into school. So you said you started
at Kibirigwi Primary School.
What's it, the band?
Kibirigwi Primary School.
You know what it means?
No, actually.
You don't? Okay.
Hiyo ni assignment mzuri. I'm supposed to go see my mom next week.
Utamuuliza
inamaanisha nini? Nitakuja niambie Richie Kibirigwi means I'll do that. So I was there from nursery. Nursery unajua kuingia nursery ilikuwa shika masikio, but sasa ilikuwa ni ushike masikio ndio ndio class 1 exactly. So Kibirigwi Primary School, my best memories of hiyo shule at that point was uji. Nilikuanga uji ya white. Na ikuanga na sukari richi. But that uji was the best uji I have ever had in my life. So sometimes I don't know why.
So you'd go to school and then the first thing they give you is uji?
Yes, like kulikuwa nakunywa. No, you go to school, of course you've had breakfast at home, assuming, because shule ulikuwa unaingia 9, because ukiwa mtoto hata hakuna ile mapema. I remember we used to go to school maybe at 9 ndio unaingia shule. Then at 10:30 now we would have the uji. And I remember this. Wajua Bella aliniambia nini? Akiniambia unakuja kukaa na Richie. Aliniambia, let me tell you, sitting with Richie is like sitting with a therapist. Like you remember the questions he will ask you, utakumbuka vitu zenye hujaongelelea in so many years. Richie nakumbuka class yetu ilikuwa mahali pale kwa kona nikiwa nursery. Ne kengele kigonga hivi 10:30. Teacher aseme tunaenda kukunywa uji. Tulikuwa tunatoka, si unajua nursery school mnafundishwa kufuatana. So mnafuatana, tunaenda kitchen. Kitchen ilikuwa kanyumba kambao. Na by the way kalikuwa kaminama to the side. Actually, so ndo nakumbuka.
Uji.
Like I remember kalikuwa kameanza kuchapa mpaka kana lean on one, just very slightly, but it was leaning on one side. And I remember that, like ukifika ni chance yako sasa unaingia unaekea wako kauji. Afu mnaenda mnaketi chini kwa grass. That uji used to be the best. Na ilikuwa na sukari. But for some reason ilikuwa ngatu uji tamu. Na ilikuwa the white porridge. Even it's not the wimbi porridge, the white porridge. But yeah, so nursery school.
And your mom would take you to nursery?
Yes, she would take us to, actually it would be my mom or the shamba boy sometimes, or one of my elder cousins.
Na nikutembea tu?
Nikutembea tu. Na ilikuwa, watu walikuwa naenda shule mguu tupu.
Hata wewe?
But imagine my mom, that is the one thing she refused. Like sisi tulikuanga na viatu ever. But then let me tell you now, home, sasa tulikuanga mababi. Sasa we were considered we were actually considered to be mababis uko shago. But that is one thing I remember. Mom alikata from day one of school, alikata your story ya kwenda miguu nini. But let me tell you, because now everybody else is not wearing shoes. Tulikuwa tunatoka home tumezivaa mahali katikati ya barabara unatoa. Na sio mama amekuvalisha mpaka socks. Unatoa viatu na unatoa socks, unaziweka kwa bag ndio uende mguu tupu kama kila mtu mwingine.
Yo.
I remember that and I did that until, because we were in Kibirigwi, I was in Kibirigwi Primary until class 3. Because end of term, that's when I transferred to the private school now.
Just for context, you joined it when you were like 3 years old?
Yes.
So that's like 1990?
No, back in the day tulikuwa tunaenda nursery, ulikuwa unaenda hata ukiwa karibu
2.
No, like 6 years. Najua yetu haikuanga na ile nini, haikuanga na like you only had like 1 year of nursery and then unaingia. Yeah, sisi uchagua kwa baby class, kindergarten, I don't know what. No, there are so many.
In kindergarten for 3 years. Sasa ndio ana graduate.
What?
From kindergarten na gown.
Yes.
Like
yeah, Ushago, it was just nursery school and you were there for 1 year before now you move to class 1.
Yes, you're right. Hey, yeah. Thank you. You reminded me that.
So most of us, we used to go to nursery ukiwa around 6 years. But I remember mimi nilienda nikiwa 5 years.
So 5 from 87, we're talking 92.
Yes.
Okay.
Ndio sasa tunaingia. Sasa tumemaliza nursery. Now we are going to class 1.
And in the same school?
Same school. Okay. Same school. And I was there class 1, class 2, class 3. But something happened. So, cause, well, tunaweza sema I was a chupi. I was a chupi. So at some point, in class 3, I actually caught up with my older sister.
What?
Nilimfikia.
And you're saying there was a 2-year difference?
Yes. Nilifika mahali nikamfikia class 3.
Same class?
Yes.
Wow.
Nikabidi ni repeat. Ndio yeye aweze kwenda the next class.
What?
Yes. So I had to repeat class 3. I remember. Ndio yeye aweze kusonga mbele, like asonge mbele yaende kiasi.
That's crazy. Yeah. So they were like, this one is too clever, push up.
No. Like me.
By the time you were catching up.
Exactly. No. I think it was yeye ndiye alikuwa amedelay na a few classes.
Okay, I get.
So nikamfikia in the process.
I get.
And I remember ikabidi nishikiliwe kidogo ndio yeye aweze kusonga mbele. Yeah. It was so weird. But I don't remember. I don't think I even complained. I think I was just okay.
Yeah, cool.
Like, it's okay, it's right. Tuendelee na maisha.
And how was school? Did you enjoy it? This Kibirigwi?
Yes. Yeah. But you see, it's the only school
that you know.
Yes, it was the only school in that area. Every child was going. Cousins, nini, kile, sisi wote tulikuwa tunaenda. So even this 4 p.m. football that tulikuwa tunangoja kwenda kunini. Unatoka shule tunaambiana 2 minutes weke bag utoke nje. Si unafika tu hivi nyinyi wote kama mmeka bag mmetoka nje kwenda kucheza football. Yeah, so it was the only school actually in that area that you could. There were other schools but hiyo ndio shule ya mtaa. That's the school that everybody would go to. But now come class end of term class 3 ndio sasa nikaenda for an interview to now this private school, private academy in Karatina town. The name of the school was Emmanuel Academy. Sisi sahau.
Emmanuel Academy.
Let me tell you, Richie, hapo nilikuwa na culture shock. Remember, the only language I have spoken in my entire existence up until that time was Kikuyu. Alafu sasa nimeenda?
Gekoyo.
Yes, nimeenda a private boarding school. It was a boarding school, by the way. I didn't mention. It was a boarding school, a private boarding school.
So was this school, the other Kibirigwi, was it all the way until 8?
Yes.
So it was a decision by your parents?
Yes, to now, exactly, now to move me to a private school.
Was it just you or even your siblings?
And my siblings as well.
Okay,
yes.
To move.
So to move sisi wote, yes. Yeah, okay, so. But now, my big sister alikuwa ameenda before me.
Okay.
Sasa mimi nikafuata and then Jesh, our third born, alitufuata at some point.
Okay.
So tulijipata sisi wote at some point tuko the private school.
Okay.
So I remember nimeingia shule napata kwanza watoto wengine wanaongea Kiswahili, wengine wanaongea Kizungu. But then there was a language in between there. It was a mix of Kizungu and Kikuyu. It was very interesting.
So give me an example. Can you remember?
Yes. So it would be like in a sentence that you would say, we are going this way. So we would say, no.
Say it and I'll
translate. No. Let me say, for example, I'm taking this book to the teacher, for example, yes? So you would start with, twarai this buku to teacher. So I'm twarai this buku to teacher. So it was a mix of Kizungu na Kikuyu. It was very interesting. And let me tell you, the entire school
spoke it. What did you know the way we have Sheng?
Yes.
What did you call that one?
I don't even remember what you used to call it. But yes, it was our version of Sheng back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes. But then that is how we used to speak until they introduced Monto. Unakumbuka Monto? I don't know if Monto is the thing that you would carry if you were caught speaking in a language that was not English or Kiswahili.
What?
Like now they introduced proper English. So if you are caught speaking in that particular slang of ours, or sometimes, actually that was it. You'd be given this monto. Na monto, it's just a mbao. Na ilikuwa inaandikwa hivyo monto. So that you would hang on your neck. Yes, monto. I don't know what it used to mean.
So it just means that this person here is
Shenya. Exactly. But that would come with a punishment. So sio tumenini bure. So if a teacher comes across you, unatembea tu hivi mahali shule naona ni uko na monto, anaweza kuambia ufanye anything.
Wow.
Anaweza kuambia uende uoshe choo. Anaweza kuambia lala hapa nikupatie mbili mzuri.
And who could put that thing on you? Prefects or
the prefects?
Or the prefects?
Yes. So this is how it used to work. It would start with the prefect, right? Then the prefect akisikia mtu anaongea anampatia. So ilikuwa ni wewe ukishikwa uhakikishe umepata mtu mwingine mwenye anaongea hiyo language ndio umpatie. So the idea was you should not be caught by any teacher wearing that monto. Because you can be sure there's a punishment coming.
Okay, there's something you've said. I relate with it. I went to boarding when I was in class 3.
Yeah.
That's when I went to Nyere. But I went to Mount Kenya Academy, which was like soft life.
Soft life.
Soft life major.
Yeah.
Karatina tulikuwa na PTA too.
Hey, Mount Kenya Academy, you need soft life.
Yes, it was, but I didn't know that it was soft life. But it was boarding. And that's a young age. I went to boarding when I was class 3. That's 9. You get 8 actually. And now later on I look at it like, what? Like I've had a conversation with my parents about it. So with you, as a girl, you now go to, first of all, home ni hapa.
Yes, Simbali.
Unaweza chapa ka marathon too.
Yes, Simbali.
So
karibu sana.
How was boarding life for you? You get?
Yeah. So the fact that my elder sister was already there made the life a bit bearable. Because then you're in class 4, how old are you? You're like 10, is it?
About 9,
yes.
yeah.
But then in this boarding school, ujue bado si boarding school ya mababi, ni boarding school ya kujiosha uniform. Like unajifulia nguo nini, like you're responsible for your own life in boarding school.
Yes. At that age. So si ile ya kutengeneza tu bed.
Like you're responsible for everything around you, your bed, your clean clothes, your sijui what, nini, hizo vitu zote. But to some extent, I actually appreciate.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel...
You can see what is done
exactly, for you. Yeah. I feel like it actually taught me to be responsible at a very early age. Because by 10 years, ukijifulia nguo na nini,
so give me a normal day, how would that be?
So a normal day would wake up at 5:30. By 6 you're having breakfast. So the good thing is, because you're young, haumjafika class 6, 7, 8 when the preps begin. When you below, like class 4 and below, you would wake up at 5:30, go take a shower, right? Then at 6 to 6:15 you're having your breakfast, uji. Then after uji, by 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:30, you're doing your chores. So other than choya, like the normal chores za kufua nguo na nini, na hizo zilikuwa za weekend. Kuna chores you either maybe the one washing your classroom on the day with other kids. Yes. Kuna maybe watu wa clean dormitory, because we would clean the dormitories ourselves. So kuna hizo chores, kuna kusweep the compound. So between 6:30 and 7:30, that is when...
in primary? In
primary school.
Yo.
Yes. So 6:30, 7:30, that is when everybody is doing whatever chores you're supposed to do on the day. Then 7:30 mnaenda parade. Mnafanya parade by 8 imeisha. Then now classes begin up until 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes. Then 4 p.m. kutakuwa either kuna games, you can go do whatever it is that you want at that time. Kama hauko kwa games ama hauko kwa drama club, hauko, there are all those extracurricular activities that happen in boarding or in schools mainly. And then up until 6, right? Yeah, because dinner was at 6. Dinner was at 6 because 6 to 7 mnakula, but by 7 preps zinaanza za usiku up until 9, then you go to bed.
So, and you are not a weekly boarder, so Friday ukukuwa naenda home?
No.
Full-time boarder?
The only time you're going home is during midterm and when the schools close for the holidays.
How was that school for you?
It was
Emmanuel?
Yes, yeah. Emmanuel Academy.
Emmanuel.
For me, it was, my friend, it was an upgrade. From Kibirigwi, where everybody goes to school with no shoes and everything, to this.
Yes.
Mali, watoto wanavaa tie, unavaa shati. Kwa sasa tuko tunavaa to dress. Unajua dresses zenye I think primary school ziko like kuna two sleeves, then unavaa shati ndani, there's a tie. Yeah. You're wearing shoes and socks. Hey, my friend, kuna filuku nimefika like huku
I have made it.
Huku I have made it. So for me it was a proper upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, like kuna feel hey, and I suspect by that time my dad was actually doing very well at work. I suspect because to feel too, like you could feel there was a shift.
Yes, you could feel the soft life.
Exactly. Yes, you could feel hapa ni kama kuna kitu hapa, kuna vitu zinabadilika.
Actually, all this time has your dad taken you to Nairobi?
So now inakuja hiyo story ya Nairobi. Actually now it follows.
Hujatoka Karachi?
No. Like Nairobi tulikuwa tunaenda. Sometimes when we close school, even when we were in Kibirigwi primary school, some time over the holidays, my dad would take us to Nairobi.
Okay, so you had seen...
But kutembea tu.
Yeah, kutembea tu.
Like for a week, tunamtembelea, na tunaenda na mom, and then we come back. Sorry, and then we come back. Yeah, so yes, we would visit him. Lakini ilikuwa once. Haikuwa ati.
Yes, but you had stepped into Nairobi. You had seen.
Yes.
You know, the power of leaving your environment. It doesn't matter where it is. To see that kuna another life. You, of course, because your dad there, you knew dad goes to a different place. Yes. So there's something else aside this environment that I see. Okay.
Ask me how we used to go to Nairobi from Ushago. Like on those few days, on those few weeks when we would...
You were not in that kama tatu ya kuonana?
Sasa usiniulize yako kama tatu ndio nataka kukuambia.
In fact, hold on. Tukirudi, tunaongea juu ya mtatu ya kuonana. I love this. This thing is so good.